After COVID, more and more business owners are using virtual assistant. If you're not using virtual assistant, this video is definitely for you. In this video, I'm going to share with you the 3 things that have changed my life and most of the entrepreneur life. Hi, my name is Phyllis. All my clients call me the queen of virtual assistant. I have helped more than 1,000 clients to integrate virtual assistant in their life and their business so that they can have the ultimate freedom to pursue their fulfilled life. What is the top 3 things that have changed our life, right? Change the business owner life. Number 1, you can have your impact. Most of the business owner have a hard time because, of technology, because they cannot really figure out, what to do, or they don't have the capacity to get things done. And a lot of time, everything is just stuck on us. Am I right? And because of that, it was so hard for us to pursue more and have more impact because we get stuck on all those tiny little things like checking on email, checking on calendars, making sure that every customer is followed through, every customer's follow up. So then we kind of missed the target, missed the mark, missed the part that we really enjoy doing. And then our impact, instead of going outward, it becomes smaller and smaller and getting inwards. How do I know that? Because once upon a time, I was like that. I was so busy and I cannot get everything done. And then all the guilt, all the shame is coming to me. And I just couldn't figure it out until the day that I started to delegate down to virtual assistant. And I was like, okay, I have meet with 10 clients this week. So what I need to do, I need to follow up with 10 clients. So who is going to do that for me? My virtual assistant. Okay, that's great, right? And then I was like, okay, in order for me to do my impact, I need to make 10 videos, right? And how do I do that 10 videos? Well, then I need to learn how to, record videos and how to edit the videos. That's too much work. Then what I do is I hire a virtual assistant that can edit my videos, make sure that they look good. So now I do not have to worry about that anymore. Yes, right? I got the next piece going. It's gonna be next. The next thing that you can that I would need to do is set up my CRM, set up my website so that people can know me. People have a place that they can subscribe to my, my channel, buy my product. And then what happened? I get stuck, right? I get stuck on the website. I get stuck on how to get those done. Man, learning how to do ClickFunnels and software and website, it's going to take me more than a couple of weeks to get it done. It's going to stress me out. And then what do? I will pause and procrastinate, right? So then what do? You hire a virtual assistant so that they can get those done. I hire so many, techie people that can get all those things done for me. Now it's kind of magic, right? So if you're looking at all 3, right, I can just do the recording because that's something that I cannot, replace myself with because clients come to me. So while I was doing the recording, my VA will set up the website. And then at the same time, my other VA will be checking my emails to make sure that those 10 clients is getting up to date. So now if you combine those 3, those are only 3 examples, but if you combine those 3, that I can get more and more impact towards it because every week I can stack another 10 more. Every week I can stack another 10 more clients without me feeling the stress on it. Is that correct? And number 2, I know you're going to love the number 2. The number 2 is the income. A lot of clients like, man, I don't want to pay. I don't have the money to pay more virtual assistant. I know, I hear you. On the first 10 years of my business, that's what I do. I just wanted to stack more and more things for myself. I eat faster. I wake up earlier. I do, more things, right? It's from 1 monitor. I have 3 monitors now. And I was just like, man, it's still not enough time. While I was driving, I was listening and talking to the clients, right? When I am waiting for the clients, I'm answering another emails. It's just never enough time. And until one day, somebody told me, oh my gosh, do you know about this? What is that? Well, in order for you to get more time, you need to buy back time. You need to spend to get more, right? And again, it is not an expense. It is an investment towards yourself. I start spending money on hiring more people to help me. So in a way, it's all speed, right? And again, it's what? It's creating momentum, right? Because I'm just getting the machine to start working and working and working. Yes, I pay virtual assistant. Yes, I spend maybe, $400 a week, right? To get those things done, right? But how much are you really worth? In order for you to make $1 million and only work 40 hours a week, that means you need to produce $500 an hour worth of productivity. $500. Then what do? Then I hire 3 people that can do that. so that I can do the $500 an hour thing, which is like recording, strategizing, right? Networking with other people so that people know about my name, right? Doing social media, which is what I'm doing right now. We have the 10 people that's following up, right? Those 10 clients is going to turn into our clients, right? And I tell you, how do you get the income? It's the ROI, 1 to 4. Okay, 1 to 4. If you spend, $400 on one person, that means that person should net you a minimum of $1,600 back. $1,600 minus 400, you still get $1,200. So are you gaining? Of course, because you're gaining not just because of the money, you're also gaining extra 40 hours on what else can they do for you, right? It's exciting. Like I get more and more excited because the more tasks I get, the more money I make, but I'm still spending the exact same time. So now you can see like my income has been increasing because I'm doing smarter and smarter things. So now instead of doing $500 an hour job, I'm doing about $1,000 or $2,000, right? The third point is the most important, which is your identity. Your identity. It actually, changed a lot of my identity. I thought being a business owner allowed me to get to become a successful entrepreneur. But ultimately it become a chain, right? It chained me up. I don't have the time to become a mother, to become a good daughter. I cannot become, a good sister. Like my mom have breast cancer. I couldn't go through the treatment together with her. I don't have the time. And then after I have kids, whenever my kids say, "Mommy, can you play with me?" I just say, "Babe, can you hold on 1 second? I have to talk to another client." I fail on all of them until I get virtual assistant. Now, anytime I need something, I just tell them, "Hey, I need this to be done." 5, 10, 15 minutes later, or maybe a day later, they're like, "Boss, it is done." But within those time that they're working on it, I can spend time on doing things that I really love to do. I really enjoy doing. And that is so much money. Like that worth so much. You get what I'm saying? And now, like if you talk to my kids just say, "Mommy, you're the best person in my life. Mommy, thank you for bringing me to Tennessee to learn this teenage tycoon financial thing. Mommy, thank you so much for bringing me to Mexico so that I can spend, time with hanging out with other entrepreneur kids," right? And then my mom will say, "Thank you so much for calling me. Thank you so much for coming back," right? Once a year, I went back home for 2 months, so 6 weeks each, so 2.5 months, right, in Asia to spend time with my mother, right? My mother-in-law will thank me and say, "Thank you so much for, spending with me in Laos," right? And my husband will say, "Thank you so much for, attending events with me," right? So that we can constantly, get better with each other and make it happen without virtual assistant. I can guarantee you, if you start working with virtual assistant starting today, right, you're going to get all these 3 things. These are the 3 things that most entrepreneurs already have, which is the impact, income, and at the same time, identity. Would you want something like that? I know you want, but how can you do it if you're chained to the desk? You are responsible for all your clients. And if the business go down, you're the only one that, have to handle everything. That's so stressful. That is so hard. And I don't want you to live that life. I don't want you to live that life. I really want to invite you to this journey, the journey of, the real entrepreneurship, the journey of being a real business owner instead of a business operator. And also, if you really align with me, right, subscribe and comment down below, and I will work step by step on how to live that life just by following my YouTube channel. Okay, I love you, and look on the next video. I will share with you more tips on how to work with virtual assistant and what else can you give it to them so that you do not have to do it all.